Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And I gotta be honest, I'm making this video today because yesterday's pizza was actually not that great. I've been thinking about this all day because after you eat something and you have an initial first impression, you're like, all right, that was all right. It was not too bad. But then you start to think about what you could have been eating instead. And I could have just been eating a regular pizza. So scratch everything I said in the last video. This is what I want to eat now. And what I have here is the Little Caesars Detroit style deep dish pizza. Let's take a look. Whoa, what happened? They clamped this down on the pizza. Look, so that whole piece came up on it. Dang. All right, now here is the proper reveal. It's looking really good though. The edges are pretty crispy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna eat all of this. I'm gonna eat half of it though, because I've been waiting for this all day. So this will be my half. And then I'll give the other half to my family because I'm not a monster about to eat all this in one sitting. All right, that was weird, right? Here, secondary camera. So I know I've had this before, but I haven't had one to like really indulge in before. I've had it like on the side with other types of food and just as like a regular part of dinner. But to tackle a whole this much is, it's gonna be fun for me. And I'll just go straight into this first one that's closest. And this is pretty big. You can see some burnt edges, but in a good way. Greasy pepperoni. This is gonna be good. It's so soft. Okay. This is what I've been missing. I also made sure that my recording conditions was just right. You might be able to still see some steam on here. Hold on. There you go. I made sure that everything was set up before I came back to do this video, at least to the best of my ability. There are still some like little camera angle things that I had to deal with, but I think this is good. Now, going back to like why I'm getting this pizza and why I'm getting pizza 2 days in a row. I call this my salty runback. If anybody's ever played like a competitive game, right? I know this from fighting games like Street Fighter, Smash Bros. When you're playing with your friends and you lose a couple times and you're like, all right, last game, whoever wins this, it's okay, we're done for the night. But then you lose and then you just look at each other and you're like, run back? Yes. So this is my run back because I wasn't satisfied leaving my pizza night with that until my next encounter with the pizza. So I made another encounter happen. I have some condiments here. This is the Trader Joe's triple smoked chili pepper paprika flakes. This stuff is really good. Whatever regular pepper flakes is, like this is way better than it by 100 times. Because when I first tasted these Trader Joe's pepper flakes, I didn't know that they could taste like that. The smokiness of this flavor is like, I don't know. Who knew that you could put that into the pizza smell? Pizza taste. And I have some ranch too. I love ranch on my pizza, just to have some contrast. So a little drizzle of that. And this will be for my second slice. So add red pepper flakes, add ranch. So good. And those red pepper flakes are decently spicy too. I don't know how they do it with this crispy cheese edge, but something about it is so, I don't know, it's just really good. Texturally, you know, you get the crunch, you get the sensation in your ears too of like biting through it. I don't know if it itself has flavor. It's probably like cheese. Yeah, it's just got a good charred-esque flavor to it. All right, I'm gonna mix it up with my next pizza. We're gonna go a little Japanese on it. Got the Kewpie mayo. Okay, Kewpie mayo. Drizzle that on. And then I have a little bit of sriracha left in this tiny container. I gotta buy a new one. So hopefully it doesn't spurt out on me. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All right, this is my spicy mayo pizza. I think that one probably has the best balance of flavors compared to just like the regular or the chili pepper ranch one that I had before. Because Kewpie mayo and sriracha just work so well together. Of course it tastes good on a pizza. Now I was thinking about my lighting and like camera angle situation. I really don't like it, at least for myself, when the angle is too high up, you know? Like when it's like this, like that. Oh, this is my grill pans, by the way. I'd used it to prop up my board. But anyways, when it's like this, I feel like that's too unnatural to watch someone eat like this. You know, it doesn't feel like you're interacting with them, but instead it feels like you're a tiny person, like sitting right here on, on their table, like looking up at them. But I don't think that that's how I'll be doing most videos going forward. But I did do that chicken and waffle video a little while ago. And I did that more in that style. But I think because the cutting board plate wasn't too high, it didn't feel too awkward, to me at least. Because, you know, I get kind of a little bit of cringe when I edit my videos. But, you know, I'm doing it for the love of the game. By the way, this is Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce. Got this at Walmart. It's probably the spiciest hot sauce that I have in my kitchen. But this stuff tastes so good on like subs and pizza and regular sandwiches. Yeah, it's just a very pleasant spicy. It is pretty spicy though, so you can't go too crazy with it. And I'm finding this time, since I started up my channel again, the better the food is, the better my video is gonna be. Because in my last video again, I felt like I was struggling to find something to say about the food that wasn't just like straight up complaining. And then I tried to justify it by just saying to try new things in life. Which I think I cut a bunch of that stuff out because I just wasn't feeling it. I couldn't put that out into the world. And what I'm realizing with these types of videos is that I think if you see somebody make a lot of cuts between eating and talking and like cutting to another bite, I think it means that they probably aren't enjoying it that much. So take that into consideration. It can be either hard to eat and just not a good choice for one of these types of videos, or you know, maybe they just don't like it that much and don't have much to say. But yeah, you know, people are just in a better mood when they're having fun eating whatever it is. I love these corners. I'm not usually a corner person when it comes to food like a lasagna. I like the inside of a lasagna, but for this pizza in particular, the corners are really good. Sad to see this last bite go, but it must. All right, I think that made up for yesterday's pizza. And now I've had my fill of pizza for a little while. I'll move on to something else for the next video. I hope that this was a good video for you because I had fun doing it. And when I'm having fun, I hope you're having fun too. I will try to think of something cool for the next video. All right, peace.